Ham versus Arsenal, it happening at the London Stadium in there. That is the stadium of a team which goes by names of West Ham in there for you. Bad news for Arsenal in there indicates that Tottenham Hotspur is leading by 3-0 against a side which goes by the names of Leicester City in there. And Arsenal is really on pressure now, because as we speak right now, Tottenham Hotspur has gone back to the 4th position and Arsenal is just 1 point behind Tottenham Hotspur, and Spurs have played one game more than a side which goes by names of Arsenal in there. They are at 34 points in there for you, and a team which goes by names of Arsenal, they're at 61 points and Arsenal is at 60 in there. And as we speak right about now, everything looks like it's in the favor of a side which goes by names of Spurs, because Arsenal is really going to get engaged into the London derby. How are you guys? This is Rokani David, and here we go into this fixture as Arsenal comes in with one absentee in here that we never expected to miss out on this game, and that is Ben White. In the starting lineup of a team which goes by names of Arsenal, they're having Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Rob Holding, Gabriel, Tavares, El Nini, Grant Xhaka, Bukayo Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, and Eddie Nketiah. When you look at that starting lineup of Arsenal, that means Ramsdale is in goal. Then Tomiyasu is playing as a right back. Rob Holding replacing Ben White. Ben White is missing out on this one. We don't know the reason as to why he's out in there. I cannot really come out and tell or speculate. Let's wait and see what Mikel Arteta says in the pre-match interview with Sky Sports in there. Then Gabriel is partnering with Rob Holding in the central defense. Tavares returns into the left full back of Arsenal. El Nini and Grant Xhaka, after having that good display against Manchester United, they've come up and the manager has been rewarded again, and they are playing into the double midfield pivot in there for you. Odegaard, central attacking midfielder, you know very well that he's one of the best who plays in that position in the Premier League. Martinelli, left attacking side of the midfield. Bukayo Saka, right attacking side of the midfield. Then Eddie Nketiah is leading the line, and Lacazette is on bench with Leno, Cedric Soares, Kick, Swanson, Lokonga, Emily Smith-Rowe, and Emily Pepe are onto the bench of a team which goes by names of Arsenal there for you. That is how Arsenal is lined up today against the side which goes by names of West Ham there for you. Now, after knowing that Arsenal are lining up like that, we go to a side which goes by the names of West Ham. They're having Fabianski, Kofhol, Katzuma, Croswell, and Fredericks. Declan Rice, Noble, Fornells, Lanzini, Benrahma, and Bowen are leading the line in there for you. My shock is that Antonio has been benched in there for you. Is it because West Ham are really preparing for the away game they are playing in the semi-final of the UEFA Europa League? Because if at all they win, they are really going to play a finale for the very first time in there for you. And that is how the manager of West Ham, David Moyes, has brought them. Aloela on bench, Masauku, Alese, Diop, Karol, Shushek, Valsic, Yamalenko, and Antonio are on the bench of a side which goes by names of Arsenal. West Ham there for you. When you look at West Ham on how they're really starting and talking exactly the specific positions of these players on the field of play, Fabianski is in goal, Fredericks right back, Kofo and Katzuma into the central defense, Croswell playing as the left back, Rice and Noble are playing as a double midfield pivot in the midfield. That means West Ham is playing a 4-2-3-1 and Arsenal are playing a 4-3-3. Oh, I never knew that Arsenal are playing a 4-3-3. I thought they're playing a 4-2-3-1. Then Bowen, right attacking midfielder. Then Lanzini, central attacking midfielder. Formalls is a left attacking midfielder, as Benrahma is leading the line for a side which goes by the names of West Ham in there for you. Then when you look at Arsenal, they are playing with a 4-3-3, three-man midfield. Grant Xhaka, El Nini, and Odegaard playing into the midfield three, as Martinelli is a left forward, Nketiah center forward, and Bukayo Saka is the right forward in there for you. That's what Arsenal has brought on the field of play, and that is the manager who goes by names of Mikel Arteta in there as far as this game is concerned in there for you. Arsenal needs to win. Arsenal needs to win to retain its position back, because Spurs are now a point ahead of Arsenal after going ahead to beat a team which goes by names of Leicester by 3-0. And that game is soon coming to an end, but Spurs have confirmed that they've won that game in their. Another shocker that has really shocked me is Everton right now. They're leading Chelsea by 1-0 at Goodison's Park in there. That is how the Premier League is getting tense. A game that you wish all you think that it's already done comes out and turns out to be toxic in there for you. Everton players have really made it hard for Chelsea to come in here and do the needful in here for you in there. Smash the like button. Your predictions are welcome into the comment section below. Who do you think is going to win, Arsenal or a side which goes by names of West Ham? Because when you look at Arsenal, they are on a good run. They beat Chelsea, they beat Manchester United, and now they are going to play a side which goes by names of West Ham in there for you. So that's how Arsenal is looking in there for you, and we are waiting to see what your reactions are into the comment section below. My prediction has not yet come to my mind because I'm really adding up so many things, because I don't know whether these West Ham players are so much focused onto this game, first and foremost, because they were beaten 2-1 by Frankfurt at home in the UEFA Europa League. I really believe that all their mind is focused onto the game in Germany, because they know when they go in Germany and they get a result and they play into the finale of the UEFA Europa League and they win it, they are really going to play into the Champions League. I really believe that that is the big aim for a side which goes by names of West Ham. And Arsenal is 100% focused onto this game in there. So if it's focus in there, I really believe that Arsenal are so much focused on this game than a side which goes by names of West Ham. That's it. It's written all over the wall. Arsenal are so much focused on this game more than a side which goes by names of West Ham. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I really believe that Arsenal really have a lot of focus in there for you. And this is so much stipulated by Google in here. When you look at the winning percentage in there for a side which goes by names of Arsenal in there, it is really very much high in there. Arsenal is having a winning percentage of 54%, West Ham 21%, and the draw is 25%. So it shows you how much Arsenal have got a chance to come in and do the needful and win this game. I too side with them, because when I really look at the mindset of the players of a side which goes by names of of West Ham, there is no way they're 100% focused onto this game of football. I've seen games of football won on focus, and trust me not, every time your mind is not so much concentrated onto this game, you are beaten thoroughly. And that's what Arsenal is going to do to a side which goes by names of West Ham. Unless West Ham comes in and really gives me a shocker that I don't expect it to this one, because I really believe that West Ham's mind have already been beaten. The manager has shown them that I'm benching the Antonios on the bench, because I really believe that we need to go ahead and win that game on Thursday in there. So Arsenal is so much focused on this. No Ben White. We are waiting to see what the manager is saying about this, because Ben White is one of those players that have really admired in that Arsenal, especially his partnership with Gabriel Magalhaes has really conceded less goals in the Premier League, kept close to 12 clean sheets in there, 13 clean sheets in there. It shows you that this partnership, no Arsenal fan would love to watch Arsenal without these players in there, and I really believe that Ben White is really going to be missed in there for you. But Rob Holding is not a bad choice for Arsenal. I know he'll come in and do that job, but is he going to match the pace of the Bowens in there for you? Because when you look at Benarima and Bowen, these people are too fast. When you look at the forwards of a side which goes by the names of West Ham, that is Bowen and Benarima, they are really so fast. I don't know whether Arsenal will be able to come in and capitalize onto them. When you look at the midfield, Declan Rice is one of the best midfielders in the Premier League this season, and is going to face it out with Granit Xhaka, El Nini, and Martin Odegaard. And I really believe that in the engine room, there is going to be a very big battle. I don't know what you guys think about it. You can as well go into the comment section and tell me what you think about what's going to happen in the engine room of Arsenal and a side which goes by names of West Ham, because games are won and lost in the midfield. We know that very well. So I'm waiting to see what you guys think about it. I really want to see you guys go into the comment section and tell me what you think about this game in there for you. The midfield between Granit Xhaka, I'm talking about the battles. Granit Xhaka and El Nini versus a side which goes by the names of Declan Rice and Nobo in there. Nobo is one of the experienced players in the Premier League in there for you, and I will believe that they are really doing the needful to come in and really win that midfield. They also want to win this game of football, because I know that West Ham is also eyeing the UEFA Europa League spot in there for you. When they win this game, they will have leveled the number of games they played with Manchester United, and they will both be at 55 points in there for you. But the advantage West Ham have is West Ham have more goals than Manchester United. Manchester United have only 2 goals. a goal difference of 2, and West Ham have a goal difference of 8 in there. So that shows you how much this sport is still available. The 5th and 6th are really still to be battled about in there. And I really believe that the 4th race is not yet over, because today a team which goes by names of Chelsea has been beaten, and if at all Arsenal goes ahead to win, they'll be at 63 points, just 3 points behind the side which goes by names of Chelsea. So it's not yet done, as very many people are thinking. It's not yet done. It's not yet done. It's not yet done, because when you look at the fixture of Chelsea, Chelsea still have some fixtures to play to accomplish their season in here in the Premier League. When you look at Chelsea's fixture, they are going to play Wolverhampton Wanderers. It's not an easy one. Leeds, for that they can really go ahead and beat Leeds in there. They have to play Leicester City, and lastly they have to play a team which goes by names of Watford. I really believe that they have one tough fixture, but having a team like Watford that is fighting for your life into your last fixtures just exposes you to being beaten in there for you. So I will believe that they've lost against Everton, 4 more games to go in there. So I don't know what they are really going to do, because they might sleep. People really don't know that wonders and miracles might happen into this Premier League table, because when you look at Manchester United, when they win their last 3 games, they'll be at 64 points. You get? That means Spurs is left with 4 games, and it has to play Liverpool and decide which goes by the names of Arsenal in there. So Arsenal, if Arsenal wins its game today, they will be just a point away from kicking United out of the top 4 hopes in there. That's if at all they click 64 points. That means in the next 2 games, United would have been told that, all right, all you are fighting for is the UEFA Europa League in there for you. And Spurs, Chelsea, and Arsenal, any of these teams can complete the season in the 3rd and 4th position in there for you. So there is a position to fight for in there for you. I really believe that Manchester United is fighting for the 6th position. Very much saddening in there for you. And I really believe that it's really so much annoying to see to it that a team of Manchester United, which used to come in through and win or fight for trophies, is in here fighting for a side which goes by the names of the 6th position in there for you. But that's what you deserve. You are as good as your entire season. So what United is really going through is as good as its entire season in there for you. And I'm trying to get to know why Mikel Arteta has not really named a player who goes by the names of Ben White into the starting 11 of a side which goes by names of Arsenal, because Ben White is one of those defensive gurus that Arsenal do miss each and every time they are known onto the field of play in there. Chelsea has been beaten by Everton 1-0, and it has been scored by Richarlison. And as we speak right about now, it's really celebrations in there, as you see on your screen in there. So go into the comment section, tell me who do you think is going to win this game of football between a team which goes by names of Arsenal and the side which goes by names of West Ham here onto Rokani Media Football. I really believe that Arsenal is taking the lead. Arsenal is taking the win today, because if they need to go ahead and really put pressure to Tottenham Hotspur and Chelsea, they need to go ahead and win this game of football in there for you. I'll sign out for now. See you later.